And we're back. So, Sakura's dead.
One more.
No more.
She's dead.
She did.
Oh god.
Yeah.
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 I heard you talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward.
Aw.
I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. It's
That is unfortunate.
you didn't make it. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
Yes. You know, it's really interesting how they have the name of the person before they talk.
Fuck you.
Perhaps you should
can't even
read.
read sometimes.
I can read the names, ironically enough.
Nope. Sorry.
We didn't make it in time. It happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction?
No. I have to get them. I have to get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
Poor Hina.
And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I need to examine Sakura's body.
Oh, so you really want to get in that?
I just stood
Not in that
there,
way.
motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed.
An hour.
A
2
minute.
A second.
2
minutes
minutes
later.
later.
Nope, still dead. 1 minute later. Yep, definitely still
Still
dead.
dead.
5 minutes later, she's just eating and she's having a Diet Coke and some ramen. This ramen's good. Another minute later, okay, yeah, no, I can confirm that died.
No,
dead.
she's actually dead.
dead.
Yeah. She died a while back. I was just really hungry.
Yeah, I just wanted a way to kill time. Momoko's like, can you hurry up? I'm running out of time cards. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long,
1 second later.
I got
I got everyone.
Oh, ogre!
So she's dead, yo.
Sakura has been. Oh, look, guys, it's me, Byakuya Togami.
every time the first time you see him, it's just that.
Yes.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room.
Yeah, Sakura herself.
I heard. Is that what you're going to say, peasant?
It'd be hilarious if it was actually Chihiro Bot.
It was me, Chihiro.
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It's one of you. Hiro Byakuya Toga, one of you killed Sakura.
Bitch, why would you blame me?
Woo! I like how she just like half the room and it's like she doesn't doubt Kyoko or
Because neither the two of them had a problem with Sakura. They're the only three that did.
You're accusing us before we begin the investigation. Do you want me to get chicken strip on you?
I don't need to investigate anything.
Or
God
strip?
damn it!
Because
This,
you hated
this
her.
failed last time! Stop it, Hina!
Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
She's not thinking logically.
No, but she never does in these scenarios.
No.
She's being stupid.
Jeez, I don't even know your power level.
Ha!
really
Dragon Ball.
increased by that much. I'm just getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder file. That's it. The next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours.
Even
Now
Monokuma
then.
thinks she's lit.
Yeah.
Wow.
With that,
before we start this, all you have to do is look up and put your tongue out.
No.
Like eating a snowflake. Hold on now. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Huh? Huh?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then.
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. Saved me the trouble having to go through with our little fight.
Bitch! It's Think Byaku God.
But then the Byaku's like,
no.
Okay, you may avoid the fight with Sakura, but did you get chicken
Tenders
tenders?
and chicken fingers. They're still murdering them back there.
Yes, well, that's another problem for another time. Because even someone like me, I wouldn't have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
So you're saying even Sakura would have posed a challenge for that little fucker, huh?
Oh, yes.
And like
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place. But I wasn't able to punish her.
Wow. That says
that's
something.
true.
I mean, he's just like...
It's like, she was too fast. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the black end is this time, I owe you one.
He's like, I might actually let you live.
Nick, you owe them one. Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean your lives are on the line, right?
And then he gets devoured by two Eevees.
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, Byakuya Togami, for one, am glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all.
How can you say that now?
Because I'm an asshole to Makoto, you're gonna be Pope Makoto the first. Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. Here. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead.
Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina.
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
Okay then, Hina's guard number one. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
But Jesus. Me.
You're always a thorn on my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order from your truly, Byakugan Togami.
And Byakuya would. He's one of the few people that actually could challenge Kyoko.
I
Strength of will.
could kick her ass 10 times through Sunday.
I don't know about that, but it's like both of those are very strong-willed people. They
truly are.
when
yes.
they got their mindset, they make shit happen.
Yes.
That is true.
So
It's true.
that's and neither one would take that shit lying down. I would imagine. And order.
Fine, I'll stay behind.
Bitch, I told you to get back in your place. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Well, you know Kyoko's just cursing about cursing.
Hold
the fuck
on.
out.
That's something I want to say.
Fuck you.
Witches.
Fuck you.
I'd fuck
Fuck
me
you
too.
all.
Why,
Hiro,
I'd fuck me
Byakuya,
too.
Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
One of you killed Sakura,
Oh my fucking god.
and I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
The fact that I think Sakura killed herself, that's gonna be all the more heartbreaking.
Yeah. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. You have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you are not getting in here.
Feels like a further discussion would be a waste of time. Especially for you, Chicken Strip. Don't worry. You'll get your thing one day. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless to me anyway.
No. No, I really don't care. I'd rather spend that time coming up with another splendid fantasy about involving my master anyway.
And you, Hero, do you really object? If you say I'm gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided.
Nothing's decided. I know how you feel, Hannah, but you should at least agree to his
Yeah,
request.
Byakuya's not gonna back down with that.
But we have to find out who killed Sakura. For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you are absolutely not allowed to touch her.
Naturally. Who in their right mind would want to touch
I can't
a
tell that
filthy
Hooty was on
dead
purpose or not.
body.
Because you're selling an owl like, hoo, hoo. I can't tell if you were trying to say the word you just couldn't, or you did that, or you...
I actually did it on purpose.
Because I was like, are you fucking stuttering? Just like, no, a stroke.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Not Byakuya's strange owl sounds. Everyone
Owl
keep
house,
this in
anybody?
mind.
It's the owl house, it's the owl
No, it goes
house.
like, owl house. It's the da owl house.
Everyone keep
I
this
own
in mind.
that show.
Liar. Anyway, if we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution.
Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it.
And now we investigate.
I better check the Monokuma file before anything else.
Love it.
The victim was Sakura Ogami, or Ogre. The time of death is estimated to be around 12
She's
noon.
an ogre.
The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood.
Poison.
Yeah,
They also said she didn't hit over the head.
well, she could have took the poison and then, hit the goddamn head.
Yep.
Because who's to say, her body didn't have a violent reaction to it at first, because it's fucking poison. Again, if she took the poison from, the other room, she just could have took it. Again, if the poison necessarily kill her, her trying to commit suicide with the poison to blow the head surely, finished it off.
But then that's the question. If she did take poison before someone else attempted to kill her, if the final blow to the head was the thing that killed her, that means that person is the killer.
Well, she had a knee-jerk reaction, you know what I mean? Like, her body was like, her body was trying to,
It don't matter though. That means the hit was the final blow.
The hit was the
so
final-
whoever hit her is the killer.
But that's when she hit it herself. Her head hit. She drank the poison, and Sakura's body reacted and just, hit something.
Okay.
That's what
Let's
I
just
mean.
figure it out now.
Yeah.
I think this case is the time. This might be a challenge.
Why's that?
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door's been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
But that's not possible. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, yeah, so there's like zero escape, right? So she did commit suicide.
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this?
Are you curious to hear about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits his crime and then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basic approaches including using a string or simple mechanism. There are various ways to do it.
So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
The second type is the locked room already exists before the crime even committed.
So suicide, essentially. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer used a special contraption tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a little switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through the gap of the door or something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit.
Yeah, definitely.
There are no guns and arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
And then the third type is the killer who stays in the door until it's open.
Until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group.
Yeah, but she was already dead when they got there, so that can't be it.
But that doesn't mean someone wasn't hiding in there.
But
You
they
did-
all, but it was just the 3 of them, and everyone else came. You know, I mean.
Afterward, yeah.
So I mean, if they were hiding in the room, they would have just.
If they were all focused on the body, they wouldn't have noticed.
I mean, this is a pretty small room, though. I mean, there's no real place to hide, though.
Yes, there is.
Where?
There's lockers in the room.
Hell,
It will show you as we go through the thing.
Okay.
They pretended to show up along with everyone else, and that's that.
That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth type, it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, there are the basics.
There are those
Those
other
are-
things.
Yeah, they are the basics.
So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else.
Yeah. I'll go to the locker since you didn't know that that was actually there.
Oh, the lock is open, and there on the inside is a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding in that locker and they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was opened, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
They would have noticed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the room, we looked inside the room, right?
Yeah, the door was already open at that point, so...
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then... What does this handprint mean?
See it?
There's blood. Oh, wait, those are shards of glass. Shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must originally have been a bottle.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, jeez. Smart man you are, Makoto. Looks like a bottle. Could it have been a bottle?
Probably a bottle.
It's like, nah.
Nah.
Oh, there's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand.
Aw, that's cute.
It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the... Okay.
Yeah. It's
There's
the
a
figure.
handkerchief.
Yeah. We will also
And then
get to
there's
that.
blood.
I wonder, yeah. We can get to that first then.
This looks like some kind of
That's a
wrapper.
That's...
Protein, perhaps? Oh, sorry. Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper.
Probably a protein candy wrapper, but yeah.
It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out about genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we can get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on it.
Okay. Did you really like them that much?
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor.
Hina.
I feel it's so bad.
It is.
I do feel bad.
It's his sadness.
She really is.
Blood over there.
She really is naive, but I do feel bad for her. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Maybe someone attacked her, but it didn't outright kill her, and she took poison? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of... and inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure.
Huh, there's one that's missing.
You
Yeah,
know?
what? Yeah, there's 2 missing actually.
We already found one.
Well, yes, but you get what I mean though. Like there's
Yes,
2 missing.
there's
so,
2 missing.
So clearly, what was I gonna say? I don't know why, but maybe it happened somewhere else. We gotta find it though, where it is.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles. It's honestly a really good question.
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. I don't know how they get those in there either. So
It's just put the pieces in, and then you have to,
use the tweezers.
use the tweezers to put them.
I figured that.
That takes forever though.
That literally takes forever.
You know, where's the bottle's opening? One of the bottles, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that?
Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is a Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
I feel like I'm starting to finally make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. And the red shards of the broken glass bottle probably started out as a bottle.
Good job.
Which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle. Right?
Good boy, Makoto.
The
Good.
shards
get a
of glass
cookie.
and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. I don't think that would kill Sakura, though. I mean, because, like, I don't know. I mean, it was used to maybe bang her against the head, but I mean, there's no glass in her head, so maybe it just...
We haven't checked it.
Mhm.
We're
No.
just checking her body right now.
Good point. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. But then why would she smile, though? She was, you know,
She, honestly, she wouldn't be the type to blame somebody if they did kill her
I don't
because of what she did. She
I
would
don't
she
know.
would take it.
I don't know. Considering how like nice she was, I think she just killed herself as it was the best way for everyone.
Okay.
She's a gentle giant.
She is.
There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. Yeah, she had poison in it, and that's what happened. I think that's what ultimately killed her, was the poison. So what could have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's blood, yeah. Maybe getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood.
Not a chance, peasant.
Byakuya.
However, your eyes have landed the most interesting location. Interesting? Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? She's
No.
standing right there.
No, I don't think I'd
The
call it
boobs.
interesting.
It's clearly the boobs. She
But it-
has the, fun fact. Sakura does indeed have the biggest chest of the Danganronpa girls in this current group.
I mean, yeah,
She does.
she's wrapped.
Like legit. You know who has the second biggest?
Who?
Kyoko.
No.
Kyoko?
No.
You know?
Yes. But I think Makoto is actually on that list somewhere too. I think he's like because of how thick his chest is, I think he's like the 4th or 5th person with the biggest chest.
So Makoto, as in Makoto Naegi, has like the 4th or 5th biggest chest.
I have to double check. Don't quote me on
Where
that. But I have
do
to double
I
check
fall
because
into
I remember
this?
one of the boys. I don't remember from which game,
Yeah.
but one of the boys definitely has like a larger chest than like a lot of the females.
Where do I?
It's just
fall
really
into
hilarious. And he doesn't. It's not boobs. It's just how his body is shaped. And I'm like, oh my god.
Okay.
Are you trying to tell me that Byakuya's a twink? I mean, that's kind of obvious.
But it does make me wonder, why does Byakuya have such a twink frame? I mean, it's that godly figure. His body is tight like an Italian sports car. It just...
Oh no.
It makes my penis go doki doki, bro.
Oh,
That's a... I want to go... I want to see that pasta noodle and meatballs if you catch my drift, Simba.
God. Go ahead.
Yes, I hope you people enjoyed that joke. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Because I mean, you can hit a blow to the head, but that may not necessarily kill you. But vomiting up blood, you would have had to ingest something or get thoroughly stabbed for that to happen, and there's no stab mark.
No. Do you know what the plot twist is?
What?
Yakuya has the biggest chest.
Well, are you
No,
actually look- are
I
you
am
look-
looking it up because I actually don't remember. I'm like,
The title of
I
the
know there
episode:
is-
Who has the biggest chest? That's the title of this episode. Who has the biggest chest?
It's me, of course.
Besides Sakura, obviously, because you already said that one. So.
It's me, of course. Yakuya
there's a
Togami.
table missing from that.
It's
Right.
totally not you.
Sorry, hold on.
I
I'll
said,
go on to
okay.
Hina. We already know who did it.
No, we don't.
No, we
sweetheart.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. They couldn't stand the sight of
That
her.
doesn't mean they killed her.
You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding more.
You're so dumb. I love you, but you're so dumb.
Then let me help you find out more.
My reasoning: they're all bullies, and I don't like them. I'm like, what?
And then Yakuya's like, bitch. No, I'm actually in my nice mode
skip-
now.
Right, you skipped over some of your dialogue.
Oh, I thought that was yours. I didn't realize you had stopped talking.
No, I
thought you-
was making a joke about Hina as to why she wanted them dead and why they're doing it.
Ah.
Yes, but yeah. You know, you were saying that Bianca's like, bitch, I know I'm an asshole, but Jesus.
I know I'm an ass, but Jesus Christ. I'm in my nice mode right now. I'm being actually nice to everybody.
What? Now you can skip over.
After I went to the nurse's office.
Nerfus! I went to
I went to
Nerfus!
Nerf this! Nerf this,
That's how
asshole.
That's how she died. They actually had like Nerf guns and like one of them had poison on it. That's how she
Oh crap. Shh.
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself.
Okay.
So, So it's from the current cast that we have. It is Hifumi first,
Ha!
Sakura second.
In term, Hifumi has the largest chest.
I mean,
Yes.
if you look at him, he's gigantic.
Yes.
Yes. I was like, oh yeah.
Hinata's after that.
Kina.
Yes.
Hina?
Yes. Oh. Sorry, no, I'm not Hina. Sorry, that's a different person. Sorry, Junko is after that.
Okay.
Hagakure is after Junko.
Oh, yes.
Let's see.
Kicks the leg
Aoi
scoop.
is after Hagakure.
Ha, that's
Who was after Hagakure?
Aoi.
Kina.
Hina.
Oh yeah.
Kina.
Mondo is after Aoi.
Tina.
Mondo, really?
Yeah. Her name is Aoi. God damn it.
Hina.
I
It's
know.
Aoi.
No,
It's always Asahina.
Yeah.
But everyone calls her Hina, so it's like Ally.
It's either one. It
No,
don't
I know,
matter. Let's see. Sayaka would be next.
I love the fact that you're so curious and says like, I have to look at this. It's kind of like how we did Bloodborne. We looked up all the words for like different words for like pussy and all that.
Kyoko is after
Funani is
Kyoko.
still my favorite.
Kyoko is after Sayaka. After Kyoko is Byakuya.
Yes, me.
After Byakuya is Leon. Then Celeste. Then Toko. Then Ishimaru.
Taka.
Yes. Same thing.
Watch the last one be like.
Well,
Chihiro.
finally, someone noticed me.
Makoto is next. Chihiro after that.
This is one which is the Chihiro.
There is someone else, but we don't know who you didn't play the game, so that we don't know who they are right now.
Okay.
So I skipped the
I
people
can't
you
believe
don't
we
know
just did
yet.
this just to fucking like see it.
So Chihiro
Yes.
is the smallest.
So Chihiro is the smallest of this current cast,
And Fumi's the biggest.
and Hifumi is the largest. And
like I said, motos are
Moto.
big and chunky.
I like
Yes.
them big. I like them ratty. I like them big.
Celeste is just like swooning, trying so hard just not swoon, but she is.
Doll Celeste is still swooning to this very day. After all, he is the victim of the night.
And
He is the rat man.
And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. She just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I had stopped her by force even, this never would have happened.
Okay, you know what? I get why she thinks that that they would have killed her, but here's the thing though. There's no way they would have just killed her in a frontal assault. Like they wouldn't have stood a chance. Even Monokuma was afraid of her. Sakura, so like no, they didn't.
It was me.
It's impossible not to have regrets, I know.
Hina's again.
But the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the workroom at noon, the same time and place she ended up. Yeah, if there was three of them, then they would have known. Then they all would have known. Like I don't know. Someone would have seen it. You know what I mean? This would be a case closed.
Okay.
But why would someone maybe not.
It might be good. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
Stop this. Yeah. But for Sakura to have been killed.
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. See, like I said.
Unless she went down.
It's true. It's true.
And she said, "Oh, that's good."
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her?
Yeah.
I wonder, did someone get the upper hand on her?
They must have taken her by surprise, right? No.
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
I don't think so. They don't. There's no way. She killed herself. She fucking killed herself. You gotta talk to Byakuya.
Not yet. I need to look over the one thing. But
The same shelf full of magazines. All different kinds of magazines here.
I bet I know. Or I guess it is the same. I don't know. Yeah, well, there it is.
What do you want? You're bothering me.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick, peasant.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out, Pope Makoto. Interesting.
Pope Makoto, huh? That it's true? You're gonna make me Pope?
Yes, I would. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
You know, he's not wrong. I love Sakura, but if she wanted to kill, she would, would not be a pleasant.
And if I was Byakuya,
Yeah.
she would just smush him.
So you didn't go to see her?
Of course not. I ripped the notes to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Ryakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I had no choice but to accept it as fact.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, thanks.
My account has been added to the truth.
More broken glass.
There it is!
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's poison, alright! So, I don't know.
That's
Assuming this handprint.
You do realize that that's protein powder, not poison.
Oh,
but okay.
yeah, right.
You can't read the gun.
I was looking at it just said, chem.
And it also says Protozyme X.
Oh.
Oh. So quick to jump to conclusions.
Yes.
Go ahead.
because this is Danganronpa. Every time I've seen this shit, I've made my theories. And
And it's 99% right.
either that or I just call bullshit. I think this will be it. And it's in the right. Remember, Sayaka is like, oh, I feel like she's gonna betray us, and she actually did. And Dang Bang was like, you son of a bitch. I was like, what? But yes. Anyway, there's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
At the speed of sound.
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Maybe she drank it from the. Maybe she drank the poison from the protein to hide the poison.
Well, why would she hide the poison?
So
if
that
she
way-
was going to knowingly kill herself.
To hide from Hina. Because if Hina saw it was poison, she would have stopped her. Because they were around. Because they were around beforehand. So again, maybe she had it. Maybe she got the poison beforehand. She wanted to drink it so Hina wouldn't,
Well, why would she drink it in front of Hina?
Well, she
Especially
didn't
since
she
they
didn't
went
want Hina
there.
left the room because she knew she was going to meet up with everyone. And I guess if they either didn't meet up with her, or in this case, someone could have smashed her head in and she got back up. She just drank the poison. It's like, fuck it. They're not going to, it doesn't seem like it's going to work, so I'm just going to kill myself for everyone's sake. Because it's better than, having her friends, who she considered to be, her friends, betray and lie each other. Because Sakura would do that. I like to think and think how kind she's been to Hina. Going by the gentle giant that she is. So, Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it. It says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab has all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange.
What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can?
Broken glass? Shards of light blue grass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue. I'm not sure I see how.
Nice.
Yeah, though?
I think we're done here. I didn't finish?
We have
Oh.
the door and the chair.
Yeah, that's right.
The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get to the door. So we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it.
Then you have the broken window.
Yep.
This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have any lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not the outside. The record, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got that. Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
so then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I suppose I can't leave.
listen here.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
She's decided. she's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue.
Oh, it's okay, dude. It's just a
But
normal
she's
lover's
right. I do
quarrel.
have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet me with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Leave the area. We're
Yeet.
gonna find that
Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms.
probably.
Considering Dragon dropped them there, yeah.
No.
What's up?
No. There it is.
Boo.
No. That's not the right door. There it is.
Can't believe you thought best girl was that bitch Sayaka.
Uh,
Especially since she's a ghost, you can just be anywhere. I pressed the doorbell.
Are you sure?
Oh, that
You
thing.
sounded not unsure.
Uh-huh. And after a few seconds, genocidal Jill perhaps, or Toko.
No, it's baby doll.
Yay.
Hey, sweetie.
The most negative aura I've ever felt. Felt good. An aura of total decay.
What do you want? So you're back to normal. So genocide Jack is around genocide Jack. Don't even say her name. Don't even say her name. Sick to my stomach.
Poor Coco.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
She never looks like her. She's in a good mood.
She wants to talk to Byakuya again.
No one wants to talk to Byakuya. He sucks.
Who wants to talk? You say I suck.
Yep.
Please, he wouldn't cry.
He wouldn't cry. He'd be like,
He's
oh.
the last one I cried. So
Oh no,
yeah.
he's like, I haven't had a good cry like that in a while. It's a silly little joke.
It's like one tear just escapes. Like, oh God, I'm
No,
sorry
he-
you saw me cry like
no,
that.
I know what he tries to do. He just squints his face and it just goes back up inside. He's like, must not to show weakness.
No.
God has no weaknesses.
Just as Satan.
That's
Of course.
Byaku's Satan.
I
He's still falling down.
Spartan kicked him down
Yeah.
into the earth.
He's still
And now
falling
he
down.
remains there.
Damn you, Byaku God! And try to climb back up, bitch!
I piss on you like I piss on the moon. Obviously annoyed. Toko slid it out in the hall.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bianca already told me she'd asked to meet with him.
What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? Oh, silly me. I guess now it's totally obvious, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it?
Is it true that you're a ditto?
No. Shut up. I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go.
She just hid in the locker room, like just watching everything with a bottle head.
I was like, ooh,
Soccer gets back, it's like, no, I'm out, bitch.
bye.
And Togo claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room.
And be a ditto.
No.
Why did you make it into a ditto again?
Oh, it's a joke to the fact that she fucked all the Ys that Byakuya had.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was just so she could feel like a part of Master, I guess. With that, Togo quickly retreated into her room.
And now here, Ricky's like back here this way. That's
Hey
the
guys.
area.
I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong.
Yes, yes.
And after a few seconds,
You want some cupcakes, man? What's up, Makoto?
Now,
Did you need something?
Now, do you know my like, you know Nick Swartzen?
Yeah.
I know one of his specials always said, like, he made a joke about, like, you know, pot brownies, or it was something about, you know, pot roughly, you know?
Uh-huh.
And actually, this was on Daniel Tosh, from Tosh.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a joke and said, when it comes to pot brownies, everyone, you know, everyone loves it, but when I make crystal meth cupcakes, suddenly I'm the bad guy. like, what's up, man? Everyone's like, oh, it's all funny getting you make the pot brownies, but you bring the crystal meth, I bring the crystal meth cupcakes, and suddenly I'm the bad guy all of a sudden.
And they are cupcake.
They're still cupcake.
Yeah, that was on Nick Swartzen, that was on Tosh.0. It's been a while, but yeah, that's an old, that one. Anyway. Yeah, actually, crystal meth cupcakes aside, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
I do love Tosh now. I wish they still played that.
I think they do.
I don't see it. I haven't seen a new season in a while.
You know what? I'm just gonna Google this. What do you do?
How'd you know about the crystal meth cupcakes?
If you need me to read it, just let me know and I'll read it.
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with, or share cupcakes with. Ogre told me herself that she wanted to ask Byakuya and Toko to come too, and enjoy some delicious cupcakes.
Yo.
Okay. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well. When she asked me to meet with her, of course.
Okay, so before I read this,
Yeah.
it's a 12th season. So apparently it was supposed to be for this year,
Yeah.
but according to Wikipedia, a 12th season originally scheduled for premiere on March 17th, 2020, before the COVID-19 pandemic stopped. The show's upcoming tapings was to be produced and aired in the future on August 2020th. Comedy Central canceled the series, reversing the 4-season renewal. The 12th and final season will premiere on September 15, 2020, and conclude on November 24, 2020. So originally it was gonna be 12 more seasons, but I guess due to everything with the pandemic,
Yeah.
they decided to call it air it September and then be done in November.
If anything, with everything at the pandemic, people are going to be doing more stupid videos. They should probably have more.
I don't know.
Well,
That makes
that's kind
sense,
of
but-
sad because like.
I mean,
I love
you
Tosh
understand
Bono.
too, right?
But I mean, I would have loved it if it was just just kept on going because like that is like their bread and butter. That is, and like
That is-
that
that
is
is
like
a
the number
staple
one
show.
rated show.
Yeah. All right, John.
Oh well. Because sorry for everyone because we just brought that up. I really wanted to see that, so. Royale got her goddamn chest size thing.
Yeah, but that was related to Danganronpa.
Yeah, that at least is related
So-
to Danganronpa. This wasn't. Come on.
Well, I brought that up with the crystal meth joke because you brought the weed thing. So.
Okay, fine.
So it wasn't like I just brought it out of fucking nowhere. So fuck you. It's on the recording. Watch her. I'll just edit that part out. Like fuck you.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note. I ate it.
I ate it.
I ate it.
I ate it. She gave it to me in person, and then she happened to mention the others, like in passing.
I gotta be honest. This is super suspicious, especially since you told me you ate it. So then you went and met with Sakura.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Okay, he's lying. He clear. That's probably what he met with Sakura. He thought he was gonna talk, and that's what the fucking bottle was. And meanwhile, Toko was in the fucking locker, like just nervous, and then.
No, she was like literally trapped in the locker and like, get me out! Get me out!
No, she probably got there beforehand because it's Toko. She's not stupid. Probably just wanted to see how things would unfold. Just watch this fucking happen. I swear to God. I always say that every time I've been right, but again, this that'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
He does not have a good poker face. He really doesn't.
I haven't seen her since then.
Yeah, give Makoto the 3rd degree while you're at it. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Do I still have it? Let me see.
Never mind.
Hero was feeling around in his pockets.
Yeah, sorry, it doesn't look like I have it in my stomach intakes anymore.
Acid, you know?
I already digested.
It's already-
Acid, bro. It's a real trip.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think of it as that. I just thought like stomach acid.
Well, yeah, the same thing.
Same thing.
Acid is acid.
With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled
Take
his pen
citric
back out of his
acid.
pocket. That's what he laces weed with. Well, when he did it, I saw something flood to the ground. That lying bastard. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket.
Who's this? This is a terrible liar.
Oh, a candy wrapper. Huh?
Huh? Ah!
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Sorry. There's a bit of trash I forgot to throw up.
Grow up.
He's like, that's why Stacey.
That's where I keep all my things in my
Oh
stomach.
Ah, no, that's he gets like you know what the Inferno incinerator is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before anything gets thrown out, he just gets his food from the trash. That's why
He's been digging through trash. The
they
entire
call me the
time.
trash man.
Yeah.
Me and Rat Pack were close. That's how we bonded through trash.
I ate some of his cheese. He didn't like that.
No,
Trash.
he did not.
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me. But I never went.
Well, that's clearly a lie. At least one person went.
So, well, if you'll excuse me.
but probably two. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it.
Pocket trash. Alright.
Okay, so I've heard from Tokyo and Hero. What next? I definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, what the fuck else could he look at? Maybe I should find out more about the. Oh yes, I'll go to the poison room essentially. Find out about the protein can where we found the flaw in the rec room or of the rec room.
To the poison
You
room.
mean the chem?
Yes.
That's known as the poison room now.
I just call it the poison because that's one of the. So where should
It's
I?
a chem lab, not a poison
But
room.
they mentioned poison and.
They
what's
have
poison
other,
but not just a bunch of.
They also mention health items.
Oh wait,
and what's poison but a hazard to your health? And
what's medicine? But same thing.
a hazard to your health.
What,
hazard to your
drugs?
health? Why
All
do you
that-
think?
It's just drugs, man.
What are drugs but hazard to your health until you need them?
Right
What?
now, Hero is taking in all the drugs.
Hey, why am I going this way? I can teleport.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I always forget I can teleport.
I know you do. You've mentioned it more than once on this series, and you'll probably mention it at least a few more times.
Probably. Alright,
At least we're consistent in our fuck ups.
Yeah,
and in
alright,
our-
I just need to get my bearings.
And again,
This way.
It's in the map too, you know that, right?
It is. This is the wrong one. I went the wrong. I know it's in the map, but I thought it was this way and it was the other way.
You say that about every time you do this transportation.
Yeah. Because it's hard. Everything is
Do it,
different
do it,
colors
do it.
and it's weird. It's hard to tell where everything is.
Funny enough, I think the colors are meant to, like, you know, to help you.
No. The colors are just weird. Oh, I went to the rec room. Shouldn't I be going to the chem room?
Yes.
Oh, I went to the second floor rec. I
Shut the
went to rec
goddamn
room.
mouth if you.
Well, no, I literally went to the rec room because I saw that's where the thingy was. But I forgot that they wanted me to go to both places. They wanted me to go to both the rec room and the chem room, and that's what I had forgotten. So I went to the rec room. Thinking, oh, rec room, perfect.
Makoto the First. Did you have an eye in the chem lab too? Just make sure that you don't get in my way.
Meanwhile, Makoto just has like a Pope hat on. Like not the rose with it, just like a hat. I always have one with me just because I'm a religious boy.
Just in case. You never know when you need a Pope hat.
When you want to claim innocence, just wear that Pope hat.
No one can touch me now.
You know, it's funny, there's actually our popes named Innocent.
What?
Yes!
Yeah.
There are popes named Innocent.
Okay. Yeah, I got
He
it.
commits a
I
crime.
got the map.
Like, he commits a crime and like, sir, he's innocent. I'm like, but that's his name! Yes, he's innocent!
Yes, he's innocent. I don't got
This is innocent. This man is innocent.
Yeah, and
They're
then
like, but he confessed, yeah, but he's innocent.
yeah, guess what? And this
Keeps
Hispanic
going.
man, like he knows he's like porque.
He's not. He's just there for no reason.
And then he looks up and he looks at the TV, and you wanna know what's his resolution?
What?
Porque.
Swear to God.
I think you understand what you mean. To say was, yes, sir, our Lord and Savior Byakuya Togami. I understand, our Lord and Savior Byakuya Togami.
And then I lost for words. This isn't my first time seeing the show, but I just can't get over how big it is.
Lots of shit in here.
I probably should take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. So there was footprints. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint.
Yes,
Touch. There's a footprint.
There's the
A
footprint
little
though.
too late for that.
Let's look at the footprints. They're footprints. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Makoto.
And they're only
You just
in the front
noticed
of the
it right
left shelf.
How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
I don't think we need that.
By we, do you mean me? Yes.
How kind of you to offer!
Oh,
You smart ass.
He's tricked right into it.
I love him!
With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
Here you go, peasant! Well, let's go. Chop chop!
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got off to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room.
He's like, this is horrible. Do it again.
You didn't even get the contour right. Do
You
it
didn't even
again!
get the color right. It's literal.
Everything is fucked up.
He just drew like Makoto just draws like a pig in there. He's like, I like pigs.
I like piggies.
This little pattern reminds me of my pig. It had a skin deficiency, you know. But he was a healthy pig. He was a healthy pig. Just
I named him Spot. Can't imagine why.
I named him Jaundice.
Jaundice!
I don't know why.
Oh,
But,
that
I just
sounded like a good idea at the time.
Even though he was healthy.
He was born completely healthy.
He just had yellow skin, so that why not? Like that's a it's a fucked up. That's a bit of a sad joke, but hey,
That's a sad, depressing joke. Alright. I'm sad.
so how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean.
Like, I can do better. Byakuya just draws a stick figure. Like, isn't this better? And like,
Oh no, I think it'd be funnier if he actually like masterly like creates like the full like, you know, how did you do it so perfectly?
in 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds.
Because
well, first I do this, and then I do, and then I get rid of all the contours, and then 1, 2, 3.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. It's so simple.
It's
You're a
It's
peasant.
easy like Togami.
It's easy as Togami.
1, 2, 3, Togami.
Togami.
You are certainly not better than me. Fun me.
So, when you look at this, It's interesting. Who would have feared that whoever left these footprints only had the business in the leftmost shelf? They came in, went straight for that cell, and did what they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me. These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours?
No.
Wow, Byakuya had a dumb moment.
Okay then. Then let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm them precisely.
Well, again,
myself.
if Byakuya's like, if you did do it, you did it. It's just that. I couldn't think of any reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
I see. Your feet do appear to be a little too big. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your
I was so hoping to let you would
I was
win.
so hoping you would be the murderer.
Unfortunately, real.
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
Again, he's not wrong. I mean, that
The
is
whole time it actually belonged to him. He was just fucking
It
around.
was me all along.
Because he was
I
the one
was the
taking the
murderer.
prints.
Yeah, right.
No one bothered to check his shoes.
The top left shelf.
Yep.
Let's see what's on this shelf. These are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines.
Poison.
Yeah. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait,
There's more.
Ah,
there's one bottle here labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident?
Wow, this thing can be.
So on this shelf is... It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are.
The reagents. Put it simply, they are used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for long? It truly must be a bliss.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a fucking chem lab in my house.
I
My
do.
fault.
I had 3 of them in my castles too.
Oh,
That's where I
fuck
perform.
you.
That's where I perform all of my experiments, including smallpox,
Corona!
and HIV.
Oh, cool. Aren't you awesome?
Isn't that kind of harsh?
Yes,
Nonsense.
nonsense.
It's all fun and games to me.
It's called.
I'm God. I play with life and death.
I play with. I ever played this game called Plague Inc. I just want to see what happens to it in real life.
I figured it would be
It
funny
would be funny.
That's
And look,
so
to
I'm
watch the
laughing.
real world act to it.
And I'm actually laughing my ass off and see America, of all places, having it the most. After being
After all, they're
after
stupid.
being the heroes in their movies, I didn't expect them to be this lowly and stupid.
Oh.
Oh,
Toko just comes out with,
oh shit! Burn!
Were we the ones that were like, okay, that's fine. We'll survive, and they're dead. Who's the really? No, we aren't dumb then. We're just the ones that'll survive.
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
nope. Science is nothing in the real world.
What if a lifelong loser? Like all those anti-vaxxers. Idiots, that's what I call them. Which I suppose suits you well.
I was vaccinated.
I never even tested again. I never even said fuck vaccination. You could have put those words in my mind. Like, oh, well, okay, to be fair, but you're still to those that do it, you're an idiot. I may be gone and they laugh at people suffering and their death.
But even I know better than to make sure.
Yeah,
that
you know
guys-
But even I
No,
still,
Narelle,
even I know.
you know that one joke where it's like, you know, where the person was like, God will save me, even though like 2 ambulances comes to get them,
Yeah.
and then when they finally died, the person immediately says, God, why didn't you help me? bitch! I sent 2 ambulances to get you.
The fact you ignored
The
it.
fact that you ignored me clearly shows how stupid you are.
It's not wrong. I mean, like, if there was a god and he did do that, it's like, what the fuck, you know?
Oh, but there's nothing else now.
I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on that shelf. All the containers of the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section B.
Good job, Makoto.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary here.
You're getting it. You're getting it. I get it. Your brain is developing really, really fast.
Like he's just an infant, he's just
It's a
learning.
good boy. You're learning.
This
give
is
him
what they
a
call
cookie.
learning.
Just give him a fucking cookie. On this shelf is one look, and all I can tell is nothing but dangerous chemicals.
Yes, the skull and crossbones clearly.
This is what we
so-
call a poison. Do you understand that, Makoto?
Poison. Yes, with that knowledge, you'll be the Pope Makoto the First real soon. Those look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section C.
So it stands for C for poison.
And Makoto's like, no,
No.
you're a fucking idiot, but
Try again.
It's okay. I understand that you're a poor, illiterate peasant, but
Like
Do
C,
better.
it means chemicals. Like they're all chemicals.
Some are just more lethal.
He's just going crazy as he keeps going.
Yeah, just yuck.
But
I need
oh,
more. It's like, I need more time for thinking.
Damn it, Makoto!
Damn it, Makoto.
How will you be Pope at this rate? Okay, you know what? You're gonna piss off. Okay, I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. I knew this was gonna happen. Section A has dietary supplements. Section B has reagents, and section
Reagents.
whatever.
There's the reactants.
Yes, I'm reacting to you. And section C has lethal chemicals.
Good job, Makoto.
Oh, Sakura must have gotten to the protein powder from section A.
Did you get off your phone?
I was checking the time.
You can look at the clock.
Shut the fuck up. Well, what concerns me is that section A, and there was a bottle with a label from section C.
Oh dear.
Well, yes, they moved it from C to A. That's why the footprints are there. What was the bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on there.
Yes.
Good job, Makoto. Now that you have the rest of this shit.
There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4.
Would you like to hear something really, really interesting about
No.
this chemical?
I'm ready to go
No.
now.
I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Then this powder must have been spilled.
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
If that really is what had happened, then it must be related to the case somehow. I should probably take a good look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf.
Yes.
There's also the remains of a broken bottle.
Good job.
It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. And it looks like some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, however, whoever it was, only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. Yeah. That's all I can tell for now. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe we should take another look at the rec room.
Yeah, the protagonists in these stories are kind of stupid.
This is fine. I should have been the protagonist.
I feel like, no. They would have made him just as stupid. Would you have liked the stupid Byakuya?
Well, yes. Also, any Byakuya would be a great Byakuya.
I don't think so.
You want to check on Junko?
Oh, no. We don't need to see Junko. She's fine.
Okay.
On the first floor.
Vomits of blood. That's normal, right?
Third floor. Wasn't I just here? I feel like I was, but okay.
You were.
Oh, I know. I was on the 4th floor. Haha. Joke's
Oh,
on
wait, that's
me.
right. Yeah, you were in the first place.
See, look how easy it is to get confused and turned around, huh? Everything looks the same, even if the walls are different colors. They still feel the same. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? Have you looked at that bottle yet?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see. So, along with the Akio, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. I bet it's Hiro. He's terrible.
Who said someone's lying?
Why don't you put down your phone? So you can focus on what
I
you
am.
do.
I read it, didn't I?
It took you forever. Well, I made some progress from my own.
Sakura's body, the shelf of
That's
magazines.
Still me.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. So this wouldn't happen if you were paying attention.
I actually was. My phone was down.
If you were paying full attention, that would have
I
never
wasn't
happened.
actually reading anything. It's down.
Sakura's body, the Selpa magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. Those are the 3 things related to new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Okay.
But there's nothing to go over. We got all the
Are you
evidence.
sure?
Yes.
Are you sure we did?
What is going over when we already have it all? Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind.
If we had it all, we would have already started the trial.
No, we're just revisiting it, which is pointless.
Because there's something else.
Clue. No.
Yeah?
The magazine is upside down, irrelevant.
No.
Did someone put it back that way on accident? No, it's just irrelevant.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
No, not really. It's just a magazine. Yeah, but seriously, you're right.
Yeah, sure.
I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... Okay. One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko.
Neat.
Could this be a dying message?
Not this shit again.
This time it's actually not.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this?
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
A dying message.
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put back exactly how I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Then she's the killer, right?
I know, Hina. I know.
Well,
I feel so
I-
not
good.
confirmed yet.
It's settled. She's the killer, for sure.
If I were Makoto, I would have been like, bitch, shut the...
Just calm the fuck
I
down.
like,
I'm
bitch,
not
shut
dying.
the fuck up and calm down. I get you're upset. But you need to be rational.
Because remember what
You
happened?
you can cry all you want after, but for now, please, shut the fuck up.
Remember
Please.
what happened to Taka? He almost got fucked over.
And we almost got fucked up because of your irrationality.
We also almost got fucked over by Taka.
So
Remember
please,
that.
So please, shut the fuck
That
up.
was in chapter 2.
Wait, how did we almost get fucked over by Taka?
Because Taka was the one who would defend Mondo, even though every single
Well, that
evidence...
just needed that just needed Stu did, that we never got fucked over by him.
Yeah, no, well, he was just being, he didn't want to believe his bro did it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a difference.
Yeah, there was no fucking over. It's still a majority vote.
I keep forgetting that it is majority, not like...
Yeah.
Nah, he never
It's
said
not like,
unanimous.
one vote will not, if not everyone votes unanimously. No, it is majority.
Okay.
That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use that to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but
I honestly can't believe that she lived for
it
this
just
long.
seems too easy. If anything, it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious.
Is it time for the class trial?
Well, considering
That's true.
considering there's like 2 bottles missing, what if the person used the second bottle? Just wrote Toko just to say fuck you and just blame it on Toko.
How would you? Maybe.
I guess.
Again, I think Sokka killed herself though,
Okay.
and it just didn't end as well as it should have. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something borrowed, something blue. Ah.
Byakuya appears out of nowhere and says, I wonder what's missing. I already know what it is. I'm just letting you
me."
figure it out.
Hmm.
No, it's like, I'm letting you figure it out. Be a good boy. Good boy. Have a cookie.
I said, So did you figure it out?
That was me. That okay. There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles.
Wow, Kyoko
Pay
sure did
careful
sound
attention,
different.
and you sure do, huh?
No, I said wow, Kyoko. Like I said, wow, Kyoko. You sure sound different. It's like
Yeah.
when you switch accents when you're in a certain room. Now you can change.
So you
your
turn
voice.
into a dude all of a sudden? Wow, it's a really
She's working on
amazing.
ventriloquism. She actually,
Huh.
that's what she has like Celeste with her tongue with a ventriloquism.
Her talent is ultimate ventriloquist.
Correlation. Thought I was gonna sneeze there for a sec. Sorry. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
No. I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you the conclusion isn't a good idea.
Go with.
Really? Each person needs to come up with their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the
I
outcome.
get it. But Jesus.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right?
That's only part of it.
Little bit of column
She
A,
didn't
little bit
say
of column B.
nothing.
No answer. Really?
Yeah, really? I mean, we didn't trust her. I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Wow.
Damn.
Only to a degree.
Kyoko is cold-blooded. Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm. You mind helping me out, right?
Last time I tried helping you, I got whacked over the head, but sure, an experiment?
Yeah, you'll be fine. I trust you.
You get whacked over the head again.
Can you gather up all the pieces in the bottle of the Monokuma bottle to try to get the smaller pieces too?
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
Absolutely.
That doesn't matter.
I've already done my investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here.
Bitch!
So, yes, I said obnoxious. Go back
Get
to your corner.
on my level.
And
I'm already on a level above you. Now go to your corner. Anyway.
even though he told Kyoko to
He's
say
like-
it, she actually did do it. So
She
you-
chose it. If she wanted to fight back, she would have said no. But
I suppose.
anyway, I need to get something from the Kin Lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room.
I mean, she did just leave the room.
Yeah. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it.
Time to do it.
I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces.
Man, these pieces hurt. He just keeps cutting himself on the ball. Like, ow! Ow!
Not just that, but it's like, I need like a hot glue gun to glue these things together.
Something's like, I got you.
There are so many pieces.
It's not like I mean, I've used it for other purposes, but still. I mean, I hope it helps.
Thanks, buddy. He grabs a piece of tissue and then picks up the glue. It's like,
damn it, Nakoto.
He's like, I'm just being careful, damn it.
Why are you so slow?
Why does God hate you and me?
Byakuya's
us?
like,
why has
I
God
love
abandoned us?
I love
machine.
Toga machine.
I'm a motherfucking Toga machine. I inhale the mees. I snort the mees. I put the mees into my bloodstream. Toga machine.
Toga machine.
It's in some form. We can't go. We have to at least make a little random.
We have to at some point.
We can't.
It's not an. I don't feel.
It's not an if. It's a when.
I don't feel complete until unless we do.
Apparently not.
Yep.
And just as I finished up.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Let's get to work.
So what kind of experiment are we doing?
I got a scale from the Chem lab. We're going to use it
Quem lab.
from the Chem lab.
That's not what it sounded like.
No, it was Chem.
I know what you were. It sounded like you asked things from the Quem lab. I was like, what?
No, it said Chem.
I know what it said, but that's not what.
No, I said Chem.
Bang, did it sound like she said Chem lab?
She's on what she said. Around like Chem or Chem.
See?
But he also said Chem.
Yeah, so it's either.
So ha.
So hi, we're both wrong and right.
No, I'm right because I can play it back on the recording.
You said Chem or Chem, and I asked Bang.
He said, but the recording says otherwise.
It's recorded, so.
It is recorded.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
What is this recording of which you speak of?
It's that thing up your ass.
Shove it so far up your ass.
Up your ass and around the corner.
Yup.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Will it though?
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles.
It's balanced.
This means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the exact same.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. And now, what might we expect to see?
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces. Yeah, either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed something. I could have missed some here and there.
Okay then, let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? That's weird.
Just as I thought. Kyoko's really intelligent.
You don't
She
say.
doesn't have to do any of this shit. She just does it for the sake of showing off.
She also would have been an interesting main protagonist.
I would have preferred her as an antagonist.
But what about me?
No, you suck.
Of course not.
I vote Danganronpa before Byakuya Togami as main character.
Nope, he did.
Dead.
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles
Like I said, I would
put it all together.
I don't get it.
And I believe you. We'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you.
Well, that's on me. I don't get how it could be. One could be how that works.
Well, we'll see. It confused me too. I think I'm done. Am I done? Can I leave? Yeah. I can leave now. Thank the fucking God.
Now what?
Wait.
What else do we
I
have?
thought I scanned everything. Shit. Let me double check.
I was
it.
gonna say, if you scan everything, isn't it
Yeah,
already
it
the fast trial?
we should have heard the ding dong thing.
Just like the.
I'll check the yeah.
We'll guess.
Okay, so oh wait, I think something else over here. What else? Oh, okay, let's stop the queue.
Another one.
Okay. All right. Wait. Okay, Dill, she said that already. I'm missing something. What the fuck am I missing?
The queen piece?
The locker.
I checked the locker earlier. Toko's the killer. I'm sure of it.
Well, you go figure it
The
out.
magazine proved it. We've got the killer cornered.
Will you go? Will you go find what the hell you're missing? I'm gonna go take a piss because I'm not waiting around for that. I don't know what the hell else you can be missing at this point.
I really don't know either. I'll just click on everything in the room again. Shard the glass. Yep.
No,
Ah,
shit, Makoto.
Yeah. This is a bottle. That's a figurine. That's a little piece of paper.
You already did that,
Yeah,
though.
I did that. I'm just making sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it was the body. And then
I
you
got
wanna,
this.
Uh,
According to Kyoko,
got.
there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Oh no. Just staring up into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it.
unlike me, Byakuya Togami, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's like this kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there's still some time.
Did you find it?
I
Yeah.
can't believe
What
how
the hell are
calm
you
you are.
missing?
Oh, you have to check the body again.
No matter how many times I see a dead body,
Alright, you're
I
fired.
get used to it.
Lakota.
What?
Yep, Lakota.
You're doing it in a Byakuya voice, really?
Yes.
Oh yes, I am Byakumoto, the Togaegi.
You disappoint me.
Anyway, Dakota, get back to talking.
Yes, my split personality broke out there for a second.
Yeah. Oh, it's super weird.
Anyway, it's my douchebag impression. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal.
How can you?
Because I'm amazing. I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunity to touch dead bodies in the past.
I don't know if that's not exactly a comforting thing to admit to her here.
Oh yes, I'm also a serial killer in my spare time. Did I thought I'd tell you that?
I put
Everyone's so
I put
uptight about
genocide.
Toko. Huh.
I put genocide's Jill's murders to shame.
Yes.
She murdered 20, I murdered 50
Billion.
Billion.
Kyoko, you do
I've been murdering since I was 1. It started with my
Kyoko,
mother.
you do realize there's only like over 7 billion people in the world? I don't understand.
There's only like one.
And
No, there's
We're
only
all,
like
like,
there's
slowly
only like
backing
one.
away.
There's only like one person that has more kills than her,
Chicken tenders.
Byakuya Togami, because one piss for 40 days did kill a lot of people.
Like I said,
I
it's not the Devil Artemis thing with Fall Guys. It's just him and chicken tenders in space, just like firing guns after being like Monokuma. There's no stopping me. What?
sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here.
So, okay, that definitely confirms Sakura drank the poison. Her shoes.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
The powder is clue number 1.
Okay, so
Yep. Next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
from
Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Okay then, 2 blows.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing. Both of their hands are spotless. Absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail.
Okay, so I think I got it more or less. The only thing that I don't get is the statue, like the weighing thing of the broken glass of the Monokuma.
I think I get it.
Well, you can
Keyword,
think about it when we're doing the trial.
This is one of those things that it confuses the hell out of me.
I mean, so
And that was pretty easy for me to understand immediately, but don't worry. It's not that.
yeah, no,
Alright.
because the one I'm getting is she took, I guess, 2 different people, likely, you know, if I had to guess, judging by reactions, Toko and
Hero.
Miss Hero did it. She didn't die. And
Do the
Sucker
sister
to
thing
power.
during the trial thing.
Yeah, do the
Come
thing in
on.
the trial.
I
so
can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
Yeah, we're going to the trial.
Oh, you know those pink words sometimes that appear during the thing?
Yeah.
Apparently you can shoot them for more time.
Yeah, I know.
Why didn't you do that?
Because I don't want to.
But doesn't that make it easier?
No. It makes it easier in the sense that I can get around the words. I don't have to worry about aiming as much.
Cause
But,
I just looked up, well, like, do the pink words have anything? You know,
it adds more time, but I don't really need more time. I just need to actually hit the thing correctly.
yes, but it would make it a little easier, is my point.
No.
You're just gonna be difficult with that, aren't you?
No, because it really, for me, it really doesn't make a difference. It's literally just I need to make sure to aim it right. As long as I make sure to aim it right, then I'm fine.
It's
Yeah.
already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen.
Hey, class trial.
Hello,
We're
Red
gonna,
Room.
we're gonna end the episode here.
In a few seconds, let's actually get to the trial first.
There's only like 6 of them left.
This is depressing.
Yeah. We're cutting you at 7.
I suppose, yeah.
The ultimate martial
That's
art.
me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right.
Don't
The
defend
ultimate
her.
martial artist. Don't do that. Unlocked room murder mystery.
I said black.
It don't matter.
Sure.
What the? Oh, I've recently discovered the power of
Emoticon.
emoticons.
Emotion.
I just discovered emotion.
I now feel bad and I regret what I've done.
I
I
regret
personally-
everything.
Happy.
I will let you all go now. He's in the end. It just cuts the black.
So yeah,
The
we never find out
end.
what Sakura had, but having Sakura, it's just like, wow.
Just that's it. The end.
That's
you can
it?
leave now. But what happened? No, bye-bye. Bye.
Byakuya's like,
Yeah.
no. Byakuya's like, okay then, I'm off to my home. And then he just
Alright.
flies away, and then like a beam of light like takes him to heaven.
It just never happens. He plays the pain stocking, like anime transmission, like, fly away! Fly away!
Fly away.
Meanwhile, Kyoko and everyone's like, what the fuck?
He actually
happened?
literally was God.
Huh.
I thought it was
I thought he was being a cunt. I didn't really think he was actually God.
It's like, bitch! God doesn't lie. I'm just that cocky and that good.
Like,
Like I said, I pissed on the moon for shits and giggles. That was no exaggeration.
Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
Disney XD. This is just plain creepy.
I once found a drunk.
LOL.
I once found a drunk guy in a park.
Yes, you've told us stuff.
I don't think I've said it on camera though.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You did.
Okay.
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face on it, it looks super negative. For example,
I love my wife.
do you have 100 friends? Sad face.
He's right. It does make it seem
Oh
sad.
my god, you are. Shut the fuck up. You're a hero.
Now then, please get onto the elevator. Ooh. And I'll see you all down there.
Kirby
this
dance.
way, up way, left way, that way. So left, so up, so light, so down.
Doll
So
Celeste like appears out of nowhere and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you. Oh, they actually immediately went down. Damn it!
Just
She's
throw the
just
butter
stuck at the
knife.
door and you just hear,
Yeah, you just hear like a plastic butter knife hit the ground like really hard.
damn it. What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
You sounded so sure 2 seconds ago. I don't get you guys. How can you all act so casual after murdering someone?
Jesus Christ, you
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Thank you, Hero.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
It's again, thank you, Hero. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough.
I don't think Byakuya did it.
Because there can be no doubt that one of us is the culprit.
The killer, the one that murdered Sakura,
Because
Yeah.
who was probably Sakura. She
Yeah.
was stronger than anyone I know,
physically, I mean.
and yet someone killed her. But mostly because she killed herself.
No, there's actually 6 of them left.
What? Yeah, no,
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
I miscounted.
Yeah, clearly.
That's actually kind of
duh.
scary.
Yeah. Started with like what, 15 or so.
Starting out of 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
that per-
15 and out of...
We're out of 6. So we've killed 9. 9 people have died.
Yeah.
And that person is one of us.
No, like the dead guys, like the undead guys are like, they're partying. They get another one.
Celebrate.
Very good.
They're like,
Come on.
it's like they're finally going down to trial, right? And like the alive guys are like, they're scared. The dead guys are like, yes.
Yeah, I read a fan fiction that's similar to that one time. It's a Danganronpa, but everyone that's like had passed away
Yeah.
was like forced to watch as the rest of their friends like do all of this shit. So they're in the background.
I kind of want to
learning
read
about-
that.
It's really interesting.
I kind of want to read that. Once we're done with like
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa,
He's
you have
like,
to show
give
me
me the
that.
link. He's
Give
like,
me the
give me
link.
Yeah.
Give me the link. Because this time I'm actually gonna put like, oh, it's Leon. Oh no, it's zombie Leon.
Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence.
Prison.
We watched the door close and felt it begin in sinister descent. Wow, this...
Yeah.
The thing, these are the ones that would have survived.
Alright, this we know what that shit is.
Yeah. Dead,
Yeah.
dead. Dead,
bodies,
dead.
yes. Just 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault or all that's left.
I didn't do it. I wonder, will this class trial end with one last classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
Yeah. Friend.
Alright, save that. And in the meantime, guys, we will come back to you with another amazing episode of Danganronpa. Find out who done killed in Sakura.
And then Zombie Leon makes another friend.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.